Teachers think they're so smart. They think they are everything. Teachers, they will go into the public education system and be brainwashed by programs that state to them, well, these kids, they are mentally unstable. They are damaged. They need help and education to get them by because it is I and my Christian duty that I will help these kids get by. Unfortunately, things don't work that way when you realize these kids do not belong to the Western experience. The public education system is a glorified babysitting position, a prison warden for suburban women that get paid $30,000 to $40,000 a year at a no-name college with a degree in education and or English. The same thing is happening in academia. Slowly, the matriarchy is invading the higher educational system. The matriarchy is bent on getting their values across. They don't want to hear strange men like John Cage. They want to do their own thing and want to read about women, for women, by women, because they only know about women, and men are a foreign subject that like to come in their face. But anyway, women do not know how to teach people. They only know about white privilege and other things about being a good white person. And so, this disease, this failure, they want to go to college thinking that they want to contribute to society. But that is the false lie. They're not really contributing towards society. What is happening is that they are being professionals. They are getting paid to do this. As they are getting paid to do this, they are getting money. And they are getting money so that they can go buy trips to Disney World and buy more things. But ironically, they are not changing the metapolitical game. There are still people who are anti-liberal and that will call their teacher a bitch. And they will keep doing that. They will keep thinking that they're contributing to society by being a part of the problem. They're being told what to do. And as they do that, they are failing. So this can be said about the same thing about someone who goes to church or is a priest. Are they really spreading the message of Christ? Or that they're just raping little boys like they always do, and that their message is futile and only for a small niche, and they're in their little Discord reality as they get money and niche, and things become worse and worse as time goes by. That is actually what is happening right now. The people who are getting to higher education thinks they're contributing society by knowing what the hell a Plato and Socrates is and defending the work of Shakespeare, yet none of the inner city kids really care about this at all. They don't care about Derrida or Foucault or Lacan. None of that matters. And why do they have the audacity to do this? Because they're stupid white people. That's why. And so, this is a message, a declaration to every professor or teacher or wannabe professor who thinks they can change society. No, they cannot. The war is metapolitics. Through blogging, through YouTube, through the internet realm, through political action, through weird cultural memes and shifts from Pepe to Wojak. Things are not going to change when you write a intersectional feminist paper about anime and the relationships of Foucault. That does not happen. I don't care about trans lesbianism. It doesn't work that way. I don't care if there's a new black girl with pink hair making a hit indie rock song. That's not what this is about. This is about your own self-defeat. A war against white people. This is a time of extreme pretentious and preeningness, and the ideal that you have a PhD simply to say, I'm smarter than thou, when you really have an IQ of 100, compared to someone with an IQ of 180 who's a nuclear engineer, or who's doing something extraordinary and smart. And why are all the Chinese and Indians taking all your STEM degrees, even when you said that, well, I'll get a job with STEM. I'll get $80,000 a year doing STEM. Doesn't work that way, because they will choose an Indian and Chinese over you. So before you spend the next 20 years of your life teaching feminism in the Renaissance period, do you really get your kicks out of that? Do you really think you're shifting the ball by teaching consenting consumers about change their mind on that and get the ball rolling? No, you're just a paid professional a paid person who works for the FBI, a used car salesman. That is higher academia. Therefore, it is futile. The artist reigns supreme, and the artists change your mind. When there's a new band out making hard vapor drum and bass music, you will get into that because that is what is cool. When you hear the next death indie record with some Waffle couple, you will get into that. And that will change the discourse. Not reading Althusser over and over again. Not reading what Toni Morrison has to say or what the book industry says, as Chiff Smith wrote in the foreword to Anita Dalton's Too Long Didn't Read. Many things must be considered, but the futile God of trying to be this higher up, this God, is futile. It is stupid and is completely normie and behavior. Normies want to be PhDs, and it'll be a sick and sad day in the next 10 to 20 years when normies in their 30s of the millennial generation will become associate professors. This is an extremely dangerous thing and must be stopped. They are coming from the snowflake safe space culture, and they are making a profession out of doing absolutely nothing, creating a market that only their perverted ideals will get across. This is what I'm against and has to be stopped.